Hello, 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 everybody. We are here in the studio at Sirius Tejano. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're gonna have some special guests. One of our guests, Mr. Johnny, the accordion player for Conjunto, Diferencia. Again, guys, thank you for us here tonight. We are here with special Diferencia, Mr. Johnny, accordionist of the band. If you guys don't know who they are, go check out their latest called. I can never pronounce that song. It's Vindelo Bien. I'm sorry. You guys know I always have with my Spanish, but I try to work it. So I'll let Mr. Johnny correct me here. Again, guys, thank you guys for being here today on this beautiful Friday. I know we're gonna probably end up getting bad weather soon or something like that, but it's okay. We're Texas. We know our weather's always bipolar and it's always changing on us and stuff like that. So again, guys, don't worry, na pasa na. Again, we have Mr. Johnny Martinez right now. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him. If you guys can hear, I have the music in the background. Hopefully, you can hear it. Again, to Mr. Johnny, welcome to Sirius Tejano.
Hey, what's up, Kelly D? Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you, Darius Tejano. Appreciate you guys for having me, and saludos a todos. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Yes, yes. Again, if you guys don't know, this is Mr. Johnny Martinez. Mr. Johnny, I know you guys are a band of four, or you guys are a band of five.
Oh, originally we started off with four. We're a traditional conjunto band with the bajo sexto, accordion, drums, and the bass, and then we added in my sister actually, who actually plays percussion. So she does a little bit of percussion, cowbell, congas and weedle, and helps out the band. So we just recently added her, but yeah, we originally started off with just the four of us, traditional conjunto style, and we're a conjunto that's from Tucson, Arizona. And I have roots from Texas. So my family, Martinez, is from the Texas, Tilden, Texas area, and we got family out there in Jerdington. And of course, our label is in Victoria, Texas, with Conjunto Cartel Records, and Tejano Roots Hall of Famer Mr. Isaac De Los Santos is our producer. So it's been great to be. We're a brand new up and coming band. We just won Uprising Conjunto of the Year for 2024 at the Puro Conjunto Awards. So to be able to represent Arizona and to be here with you, Kelly D, is awesome. And the journey has just begun for us. We're barely 3 years in, and
Awesome.
it's been an awesome ride so far.
Yes, and I was listening to your music, and plus, of course, that correct me. How do you say that
Yeah.
latest song right now?
Yeah. So
That
that was
you
our
played
yeah that was our
earlier.
first single. That was Viéndolo Bien.
Viéndolo bien.
Yeah.
Okay, see, guys, I think he was gonna correct me. Viéndolo bien again. So, how did that song come about? Who wrote it? The arrangements were done by all by Mr. What was his name, Mr.
Isaac De Los Santos. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
so this song is one actually a cover song that we got when one of my influences for Ruben Vela, one of the pioneers of conjunto music. He originally did the song conjunto style, and then we got the song. The song originally comes from those Wookiees, and also made famous again by Garcia Brothers. And Of course, that's one of my other favorite accordion players. May you rest in peace, Jimmy Garcia. It was one of my favorite songs. And the thing about our band, we come from the Tucson, south, southern of Arizona, and we have a different influence. And Frankie, which is my bajo saxo player, Francisco Bandin, he's from New Mexico. He has about 30 years plus of experience in music, mariachi background. He was in the Marine Corps band, so he's also a Marine veteran. So I linked up with him about 5 years ago, or about 3 years ago, actually. Is 5 years ago is when I first picked up the accordion. But I come from a musical background as well. My dad's our drummer, John Martinez Sr., and he played in the band, Norteño band down here in Arizona for many years. And I grew up since I could, listen and see just around music. So my grandmother was in the band Los Hitos down here in Tucson, and I just grew up with that band with my dad playing drums. My uncle was on the bass guitar, and I always had a love for conjunto music. because of my Texas roots and my Martinez side of the family. They had a conjunto called Conjunto Santa Fe that came down from Texas into. They moved down here to the Tucson area for work. There's a lot of Tejanos coming down to Arizona for to work in the fields and to get more work down here. So if you notice a lot of Tejano influence and conjunto here in Tucson, Arizona, that would be the reason why. So I just grew up with that. I'm a '90s kid, so I love my favorite growing up, where I was really truly enjoyed conjunto was Jaime and Los Chamacos, and then Albert Zamora, and of course, grew up loving that and Los Garcia brothers, and I love that conjunto style. And when it came time for me, something just told me to pick up the accordion 5 years ago, and I met up with Frankie, and we actually did a talent show for our job, and that's kind of how things got started for
Oh,
Conjunto D. And we actually won the talent show. We had a standing ovation, and we got my dad on board. And our current bass player is Joey Sanchez, who's actually a host for Tejano Tucson Radio here in Tucson. And he's our bass player as well, and he jumped aboard, and that's the band right now. It's myself on the accordion, Frankie Bandine on the bajo sexto and lead vocalist. I do primary vocals. He does
okay.
secondary. And then my dad's on the drums, and then we got Joey Sanchez on the bass, and then my sister is plays percussion. So it's been a 3 years, been strong. So we got signed. Our first show in Texas was in Victoria, and that's where we actually saw Isaac de los Santos. He saw us, and he had his own label. He's a Conjunto Hall of Famer, awesome voice. He was formerly with the Tremendous Five and has his own band now, the Sangre Chicana. And he offered us a contract and for 2 albums, and so we were his first band to sign with Conjunto Cartel Records. So we're proud of that. That's who produced our first 4 demos: Viéndolo Bien, Yo Vi los Ojos Negros, No Tengo Dinero, and also another one of our most requested songs, which was Tennessee Whiskey.
Yes, that one I really, really like. Well, you can't go wrong with Tennessee whiskey with mostly at people that sing it, but you guys did a really, really good job on that one. And like even on No Tengo Dinero, like I, I only have 4 songs of you guys, so I know that's probably what you have right now. I know you guys are coming. You either made an album or the album's coming
The
out.
album's done, so we did 10 songs. We just dropped, and I'll have to get that to you, Kelly D. We just dropped it out, I believe, last week. Our first single from the album, which is Amorcito Consentido. And we're actually going to be shooting a music video next Saturday for that. So keep an eye out for that. You guys can follow us on all platforms. Frankie Johnny Conjunto Diferencia on Facebook, Conjunto D on Instagram and TikTok. And, check us out on Spotify. We have all our music there, and it's going to be releasing. The whole album's going to be releasing here pretty soon. The album is called Conjuntofied, and it's our first album that we did with Conjunto Cartel Records, Mr. Isaac Los Santos. We do have a music video out for Viéndolo Bien, which actually was on the charts all 2024 and reached #1 at the Hano TV. And we got runner up for single of the year just to the Delta Boys. So we'll take that. And of course, we were able to represent Arizona at Fanfare, Pura Vida Awards, Guadalupe Awards, and the Conjunto Awards, and bring a trophy home for Uprising Conjunto of the Year. So it's been a great 2024 for us. It's kind of our breakout year, just kind of
Yes.
getting known and getting ourselves out there. And then just really excited for 2025 with the new album, the new music video coming out. We're already going to be playing at Market Square Spring Fest for Fanfare, and then of course this is going to be our 3rd year doing Fanfare. So we're excited for that in March, and then also we're going to be doing the Vegas takeover hopefully here and making our way back to Las Vegas. We were able to perform last year there. So I got a great team behind me with La Jolla Promotions. Shout out to La Jolla there in San
Yes.
Antonio. She's amazing at what she does. We're her first band that she promoted. So just kind of opening doors for a lot of people, especially in Tucson. We've been able to open a lot of doors for Conjunto and get some venues out there going and make it a hot spot for Conjunto Tejano. We've had the honor of opening up for the Desperados, Garcia Brothers. We also I played with J.R. Gomez and Santiago Garza as well. So and as well as they brought Jaime de Anda, the Crazy Pimps, and David Farias, and Sonny Salcedo. So I got to interview them backstage, and just being in the industry and to keep Conjunto alive for the next generation is really what I'm passionate about. And it's just awesome to see that a lot of people from my generation who weren't really listening to it before, and of course the younger generations and all the young talent we have in the industry coming up. I'm just excited for it, and I think Conjunto's on the rise. And it was. I'm an old school conjunto. I play more traditional. I love Ruben Vela, those Dos Gilbertos, Angel Flores, and all those old school pioneers, Valerio Longoria. All these guys are influenced me, and then you have the
I
new
could
age,
hear that in your
Jaime
music.
De. Yeah, I definitely try to represent all that style in one, and that's why we're the difference. And I just call ourselves Conjunto Diferencia, and we try to make a difference for sure.
Yes, yes. The name doesn't, the name is perfect because the style you guys have is a little different, right?
Yep.
So that fits perfectly for you guys. And I know that you guys don't just do conjunto. You guys can mix it up a little bit. You can give a little flair of cumbia and stuff like that. And that really helps, especially for you guys. Especially I don't know how big it is in Mexico, Arizona. I know. I guess some of your guys are from like Mexico, La Cruces. I have actually family out there in
Yes.
Las Cruces, Mexico. I have my cousins out there, and they're like, "Man, acá the conjunto, nombre it goes duro, prima." That's how they tell me that the conjunto over there is really, really, really well known. So, you saying what you said that you kind of open doors over there, a little bit of the conjunto vibe and all that stuff. I could see it. I know. Like AJ Castillo gets really well known in Arizona. It's like crazy for him out there. And I
Yeah.
guess the more you guys of conjunto bands keep playing out there, keeps opening, venues for artists like you or JR Gomez or like the conjunto cats, like having those type of guys out there too. That's even perfect to keep opening doors for other artists because you guys were able to do it. You guys were the
Yeah.
first ones to kind of do it in that area.
Exactly, and that's what I'm proud of. We went from playing at one bar to now we're playing at seven venues constantly. We're booked every weekend, and we're blessed for that. To be booked and busy is a blessing when you're in the music industry, and being so brand new to it, man. I've had great mentors like Santiago Garza, Joaquin Chavez from the Conjunto Boys always reaches out to me. Chris Garcia from Sangre Chicana. I've had my mentors here, Sam Hernandez, Sam the Man, who's going to be featured on our album here in the Phoenix area. There's a lot of great talent here in Arizona. And just to be able to provide that platform or opportunity for other bands and other artists to showcase that, because we got to get out of the Nvidia. That's what brings us down. But if we all come together, man, we could be very powerful as the Latino, as our sound, and as our culture. And I'm just excited. Like I said, we got a young talent in Phoenix, Arizona, like Elijah Ezekiel, the Squeeze Box kid, going hard on the conjunto. The
Yes.
Ibarra boys and the Bella girls, the Camela and Bella, the Diva girls, and out there in Laredo, and Max and Houston. And I got to play with a lot of young talent here coming up, and I'm just excited to see that it's carrying on. Conjunto's going strong, not only in Texas where it was born, but it's going beyond that, worldwide. Japan, Holland. You see it in California. I've had fans reach out to me from Washington, Michigan. Bands, Los Estrellas de Oro, are out there in Michigan doing their thing, and in the Midwest. And it's just cool to see conjunto music's alive and well, and it's going strong. And I feel like with these last few years, it's even getting stronger. So I'm proud to be part of that movement. And just to be able to bring this style of music to maybe those who haven't heard it or just not familiar with it. And as we come into this new age of technology and streaming and stuff, it's just cool
Yes.
that we can bring these to everybody. And
Yes.
I'm excited for it, man. And I know we got the new album coming out, and we're gonna do another one with Conjunto Cartel Records. But like you said, we're a little different. We like to do cumbias, and we like to make songs our own. So even though they might be covers, and we do have original music coming out, we have a few songwriters who've been working with us, and our own music we've been writing as well. So keep a lookout for that as our original music comes. It's more than likely on the next album. But we really wanted all the Tejano Conjunto world and just to hear our sound and just to identify what we can bring to the table coming from Arizona. It's a little bit different style of conjunto. It's a little bit of a mix. Like you said, Frankie's from Las Cruces. So he brings that New Mexico style, and of course we have this Arizona, and then the roots of Conjunto, and it all just comes together, and it represents our sound, Conjunto D, and or the difference. So that's why we went with that, and it's been fun, man. I've got great passion in doing this music because I'm brand new to it. I'm eager to learn, so I got a lot of mentors, and I'm just happy the way that the Conjunto world and Tejano world is coming together, because that's what we need right now. We need to just come together and push this music where it needs to be.
Yes, especially the I know it's a lot of the new artists. It's the opening the doors to new artists is what kind of pushes some of these new artists a little bit back because they feel like the doors won't be open enough for them. And like I've said it before in my show, and constantly say it is, we don't get enough radio or online personnel to open doors for the new artists. And all of a sudden, I've been seeing it has been. There's a lot of doors being opened now for the new artists to get known and know the music. Give them the least that it doesn't have to be an hour, 2 hour interview. Give them the 30 minutes, 45 minutes airtime. Let people get to know their back history, or let them know a little bit of who they are. And you know what? You don't know, with that little interview, the 30-minute, 20-minute interview, open doors for other artists or other fans to be like, man, I need to go check them out, or hey, I heard these guys are gonna be there. Let me go see what they're about. I love what they said and stuff like that. And this is the beauty about our online now, that everything's changed from being radio to social media.
Yeah,
So what you guys do and you put out there is great. I love what you guys are doing. Um, I really like the music you have. Like I said, I really really like the new song. Well, the only song that I've been hearing
yeah.
that is just rotating on all these charts for you guys.
Yeah, and then that's like just making it our own was a big part of that, and same with Tennessee whiskey. And we added the accordion in there, and I know if Tennessee whiskey's been around quite a bit and sung in different artists and do a great job. But a lot of what I hear for feedback is, man, you guys just make that song your own, and we just love your version. So appreciate everyone who supports us, that's voted for us. We were just nominated for Tejano Mundial Awards for Entertainer and Social Media Artist of the Year. And I just like to appreciate everybody for tuning in, man, because it doesn't hurt to share or like. And that's one thing I'm really big on, is just supporting all the other artists. There's plenty of food out there for everyone to eat, man. There's plenty of room for everyone to thrive. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of opportunities, and you guys be amazed if we come together how much more opportunities we can open up for ourselves and one another. So that's just what I'm really big on. I really try to help our fellow musician, my brothers in music. If they have a show, I'll share it. If they have a new song out, we'll make sure we post it on all our pages, and just kind of just boost one another up, because that's what it's going to take to bring our music to the mainstream status, because it belongs there. We don't nearly get enough of TV time, radio time, or online time as much as some of the other genres we have in our music world. But our music
Yes.
is our culture, and it defines us, and it ain't ever gonna leave, man. And it's the brown sound, and it's our roots. So I really love, especially Conjunto. So when you hear our songs, we're
Yes.
gonna definitely be bringing you that Conjunto hard thumping style. We're gonna hit you right in the heart, and hopefully we get you guys moving when you guys go to our show.
Yes, awesome. Again, thank you guys, everybody that's tuning in. We are listening to Mr. Johnny Martinez from Conjunto Diferencia. Again, to everybody that's on, let me give you guys a shout out because I know you guys are commenting and stuff. Saludos to Miss Norma Salazar, always a big supporter in our show, big supporter,
I know, ma.
especially all the new artists, all artists out there. Mr. DDK, saludos
TK.
también. He's saying the Conjunto Diferencias always in San Antonio. Uh, Man, it's crazy that you guys are all the way from out there, but you guys are usually here in Texas playing. That's
Hey, that's our
crazy.
second home, San Antonio, and I appreciate everybody, man. TDK, Lupe, Shaitan Terano, Norma Salazar, again from the Michigan area, and it's just so cool that we can all network and connect together. Us being from Arizona, And of course we have our familia out there in Texas and San Antonio and our Victoria, our Conjunto cartel family, and we've made it to Las Vegas. Shout out to Veronica La Cosentida, who's part of our La Jolla promotion team. So thank you, for La Jolla, for what you do for us artists. And we just recently went to Santa Clarita, California, and played at a film festival over there. And tomorrow we're going to be heading up to Phoenix, Arizona. So we're just all over the place, and I haven't traveled this much ever in my life. So I guess these last few years I'm just getting all the traveling I need. Uh, just get it all out of me, right? So it's been a pleasure just being with the guys. I'm proud of the other band guys that we have in the band, and they've been doing a great job. And it takes a little sacrifice from everybody to get the band to keep a band together and to keep it going. And we all have fun, and everybody we come across, our supporters, I call them the Conjunto maniacs out there, man. They just show up and show out. And I'm excited for what we got down the road for Conjunto D. And we're going to be at Market Square. We just got confirmation that we're going to be playing at the Spring Fest. So you guys can check us out over there in San
Yes.
Antonio. We're going to be playing on Friday the 14th. We play at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then we're closing out that night. So that's an honor in itself to be asked to close out a night there. And then
Wow, that's good.
yeah, and then we play on Sunday, which is the 17th. And then we're still awaiting fanfare itself. So we'll be playing at fanfare as well as other venues. So I'm excited for that. We get to go see all our friends and supporters out there in San Antonio. And then and we'll be heading to New Mexico here pretty soon again. So everybody out there in Las Cruces and Silver City, shout out to everybody out there. And it's
Yes.
cool to be able to bring the music across not only Arizona to New Mexico, California, Nevada, and then of course out there in Texas. So everybody's hearing our sound. I'm proud of what we bring to the table as far as Conjunto. We're a little bit different, guys, but that's what we're called, the difference, Diferencia. And again, we're Conjunto. We're not La Diferencia. I know someone said we're Richard Castillo, and I'm like, that's a different style, bro. Shout out to the Hall of Famer.
Yes.
But we're Conjunto, baby. We keep it puro, pichi Conjunto, like I like to say. So, if you love Conjunto music, if you love that Conjunto style cumbia, or I call it Conjuntry, if you like that country conjunto, come on out to one of our shows. Follow us. Check out our Spotify. We're on all platforms. Our new album is gonna drop, and we got that new one. I'll make sure you get it, Kelly D, so you guys can have it on rotation. But Armosito
Yes.
Consentido.
Awesome, awesome. You guys, you heard it here. Album's coming out soon. Let me continue because the comments are keep coming in. I know you don't see them, but they're coming in through my side. Uh, Salutes to Miss Rosie out there. Miss Rosie, a great, great promoter out there también. Miss Rosie uh, Vila. Also to I see my mom is on. Salutes to my mom and dad. They just passed to my mom and dad. To Carmen and Victor. Salutes,
Congratulations.
salutes. Yes, yes. 59 years. Can you believe that? Que aguante.
Hey, that's what I need in my life. I'm trying to. That's goals right there.
Again,
I see Veronica Lopez in La Casa. What's up, Veronica?
Nina Jaime, saludos, Vero. Saludos, gran artista, Mr. Johnny Martinez. TDK del Mero Monte. He's telling me that I didn't get his name right. So, saludos to Mr.
I love TDK, man. Shout
TD.
out to TDK, brother.
Yes, he's always at the shows. Great, great supporter for Tejano music, Conjunto. He just loves to dance. That's a good thing about that.
Yeah, the Handle Dance Crew, man. Him and Lupe, man. I'm hoping we can get him in one of my videos here pretty soon. We need to showcase that, brother. Thank you,
Yes,
TDK.
yes.
Yes, man. I try to bring
Also
our own
to
sound.
Miss Veronica Lopez. Salud, Miss Veronica Lopez. Um, I see that. Shout out to Francisco Bandín, Frankie y Johnny con Conjunto Diferencia. Joey L. Sánchez,
Yep,
Lupe Benavides.
that's the band right there. So thank you, Lupe Benavides and shout out to Tejano. Appreciate you, brother. One of our biggest supporters out there in San Antonio. And Veronica La Consentida, actually another artist. So you guys make sure you check her out. She's a great Tejano artist in the Nevada, Las Vegas area. And we're going to be collaborating pretty soon. So I can't wait to do that with our fellow La Jolla promotional artists. So thank you.
Yes, and actually we're gonna have Miss Veronica on. Is it Monday or Tuesday? She'll be on here. We will be doing an interview with her too. So guys, wait till we have our interview. We'll post the flyer right after we finish with Mr. Johnny. Again, Mr. Johnny, I see that you guys have done so much. You won awards. You've been at I think you were at Fanfare in 2023.
Yeah, 23 and 24. We were the only band from Arizona in 2023, and then I'm happy to say that we got more bands from Arizona represented in 2024. But yes, we performed at the Guadalupe Awards, the Puro Conjunto Awards, and the Pura Vida Awards as well. And I'm just, just been honored to be asked. Like I said, we're only 3 years in. We started about right after COVID ended, and just to be able to come this far so quickly, I just give the glory to God, and I pray and I appreciate all the supporters we have that are going out to our shows, spending the time to hear our interviews, and to get on all the podcasts, and not only for me but for the entire industry of Conjunto and Tejano. It's important that we teach our kids and the next generation our music. I'm so proud that my daughters are actually they love the music. They just came in the room the other day and started singing my song all in key, harmonizing. So to be able to see that brings the best for me. I don't even need the money or anything, just the energy I get from the crowd, and from seeing the dancers, and just going out there and being able to play has been fun. And I've been new to the game, but I did see a documentary, and I just hit home with me. I had a lot of anxiety when I first started. It was called anticipated, anxiety, when you're going out there and you the crowd.
Yeah,
Fanfare actually just brought it up. So last year we had to rearrange because of the rain, and they ended up rescheduling us for our last performance. And it just so happened that we did good and we did well the day before, so they threw us right after David Farias. I'm sorry. Shout out to Danny Farias, though, Pura Vida Words. But I got to play right after David Farias, the legendary David Farias. Sonny Saucedo was back there, right backstage, right there, and then Cindy Ramos was after me too. But the crowd was just packed. So,
yeah,
hearing that crowd, I was getting into my head, and but it comes to a point when you're just like, you know what, you're here, do it,
yeah,
and you got to do it. So I went out there and we had a great show. And then I kind of just took off from that night, from that weekend, and we're here now, and we've won an award for Uprising Conjunto of the Year. We have our album out. We got a new music video, a new song. Next week we'll be dropping our next song, so I'll make sure you guys here at Serious Tejano get our new singles. So I'm excited. I want to thank everybody out there. It's been quite a journey. TDK, Lupe, La Jolla Promotions, Vicky V, Tiger Maze, everybody out there in San Antonio who's helped me. All my team here in Tucson, Rick Bettis, my family, my mom and dad, Frankie, and all of the people in Las Cruces and Silver City, New Mexico, Juanita, of course, and everyone out that's helped us. It takes a team to push forward. So you can't do it by yourself. So without
yeah.
that team, I don't know where we would be right now. So I'm grateful for that. And again, thank you for keeping Conjunto alive. And make sure you go get that new album when it drops. It's going to be called Conjunto Fight, Conjunto Cartel Records by Conjunto Diferencia.
Yes, shout out to J.R. Gomez if he's watching. Saludos, Mr. J.R. Gomez. Also has a beautiful,
JR,
has
man, I
a
gotta give,
great
yeah,
vocalist. He's the man. I don't know why he still doesn't get recognized for his vocals. Cause man, this guy can sing.
he's badass. Him and Santiago Garza, man. I don't know if you hear Chago, but
And
JR
he's a
is a
great
beast,
accordion
man. And
player as well.
oh, he's one of the best. And I got the honor
Yeah,
to actually be able to play with him. And
yeah, I have
yeah,
heard
I
his
played
stuff.
in Lordsburg, New Mexico, with him at the Tejano Festival, and that's where I first got to, meet him and chill with him. And then he came down the Whiskey Roads, and we had a great night, man. He pulled all the accordionists on stage, and we had a little accordion jam session. So shout out to Jr., one of the best in the game, man. So I appreciate you, Jr. Hopefully we get kick it again when I'll probably be seeing you here pretty soon in Vegas or something, brother.
Yes, awesome, awesome. I don't know. Will you guys be coming to Premios Mundial in February 20?
Yes, I'm looking to. I'll probably be there. I don't know if the rest of the guys are going to be able to make it, but I will be there for the Tejano Mundial Awards. And then I got to fly my butt back and I got a show that next day. I will be in San Antonio next Friday at the Cowgirl Dance with Danny Farias at his ranch. So I will
Oh,
be taking a train and then flying back. That I got, like I said, we got to do the music video next week. It's been crazy. It's been wild. I've been everywhere. I feel like, but I'm enjoying it. And if you're not having fun, then why not do it? So I could truly say that it's been a great. It's been badass just being able to jam out for everybody, and that's my favorite part of it all.
Awesome, awesome, Mr. Johnny. Man, thank you so much. I know that you mentioned your band and stuff like that. How much of an honor is it to be back and see your dad back there?
And I wow, and I tell everybody, man, that's probably the best feeling to have. And I know a lot of musicians have their dads with them, like Santiago Garza and his dad play together, and Elijah Ezekiel and Art play together, and the Conjunto cats. He has the boys and the dad play together. So when you're able to play with, well, not only you're keeping the legacy of your dad going, so that's a proud moment, and I'm sure I hope to make my dad proud. I'm sure I do, because I give it my all, and that's one thing my dad always taught me. If you're gonna go out there, you got to play like it's the last time you're gonna play, or if maybe it's someone's first time seeing you and they might not see you again. So just give it your all, and that's what I
Yeah.
do. And I feel like it works. Yeah, like Lupus says, the energy brings out the dancer. So a lot of people tell me, man, why do you move like that?
Yes.
Or we love how you move. I'm like, well, I can't. I don't even know that I'm doing it, guys. I'm just feeling your energy. So I enjoy just picking up that box and squeezing it. So if it makes you dance and move, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes, yes, and like I said, your music is not. It's different, but it has still real good stilo of conjunto. What we know what conjunto is, right? And you guys, I mean, like what you guys do is like conjunto Romo
Yeah,
and conjunto
the,
Ads.
uh,
I mean,
the
AF,
Califas. Yep.
Lucky Joe, like all that. Yeah, yeah. You guys have a good
Yeah, and I just like to
energy.
bring it
I've
together.
never been. Yeah, I haven't been able to see you guys perform live. Hopefully, I can catch you guys at Fanfare. I'm gonna try to make the Premios Mundial. Hopefully, I can make it out there. But if not, for sure, hope with favor de Dios, everything's good and nothing happens. I mean, I know everybody's all expecting this new change in the world, right? With the new president and everything that's going on, right? They're
Yeah,
they're they're all like they don't know what to expect, but I can't wait to see you guys live to feel that energy. I love what I hear on the records and stuff like that, but there it's a totally different feeling when you see these bands live. That's the only difference. So again, Mr. Johnny, is there who so you I know you spoke about who helps you guys La Jolla, right? Your contact information. If you have promoters or anybody out there that is preparing for their year of events, like I know there's a lot of festivals going to be coming up. Weddings, if you want a conjunto band, you need a band for a wedding, quinceañera, divorcio, whatever that you need it for, right?
yep.
Yeah, Mr. Johnny, give us a little bit of who they can make contact with for that.
Yeah, and we're available for all event types. And you can reach out to La Jolla Promotions. She handles most of the stuff we do in the Texas area. You can also reach out to Rick Bettis Promotions for anything here in the Tucson area, or you can reach out to myself, Johnny J Martinez, on Facebook, or my phone number is listed as there as well, where you can reach us for booking. And we also have our TejanoTucsonRadio.com website, as well as the Tejano Tucson Radio Show with Mr. Joey Sanchez, where you can reach out to him, share your music. If you need our music or if you need any bookings, you can reach out to any of us. That is our promotional and booking team there. And again, La Jolla Promotions, Rick Bettis Promotions, and Tejano Tucson Radio, and myself, Johnny J. Martinez. We appreciate you having us, Kelly Dia. It's been an honor. Just, like you said, giving an opportunity for a new band like myself. It means a lot to us, new artists. I can't say that I'm new anymore because we're on our next journey of the
Yeah.
next year, but it's been great. I'm so happy that you continue to give this opportunity to bands and artists such as myself. So thank you for having us. And again, I can't wait to
Yes.
see everybody out there in San Antonio in Texas. And we can't wait to you guys hear our new song and our new album.
Yes, yes. Again, guys, we have Mr. Johnny Martinez from Conjunto Diferencia. It's not Richard Castillo y la Diferencia. It's Johnny Conjunto Diferencia. It's actually Conjunto Diferencia,
Yeah.
right? So to
Or
all
yeah,
the
you can
boys
call
and
it
the
Conjunto
guys,
D.
yes, Conjunto. Don't get confused, guys, because
Yeah.
they say sometimes Conjunto Diferencia, Conjunto D. It's them. Again, Mr. Johnny, thank you so much. You gave a lot of feedback. I know in our area it's so hard for bands to. Well, it's not hard for the bands. It's just promoters sometimes stick to the same type of bands to come in our area because for some reason they try to bring new bands, but again, la gente no se presta mucho. But having us doing this in our town and having this online radio and stuff like that has opened doors and seen other artists that are actually out there. And it's not just the well knowns like Signo, Solido, Stephanie Montiel, the Crazy Pins. Like it's not just them. We have guys like you, bands like you, and stuff like that to bring you guys in, let them listen to the music. We have festivals down here in this area. It's a big area. We're like close to Laredo, we're close to Eagle Pass. We're close to Avale. We're 2.5 hours from. So they've stuck around with the radius just around this area. But to have people like you from out of state to even come to San Antonio, I mean, TDK said it well. You guys are always in San Antonio or in the area. I mean, what makes them not think you come here? Maybe you get an opportunity. Lucky Eagle Casino here in Eagle Pass, and I know Eagle Pass always has big events as well, and maybe we open doors for you for this area, and I can't wait to see what else comes up for you guys. Like I tell everybody, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm glad we can do this because this gives you guys a door opening for new artists, for people that are just getting their feet wet or they already have their feet wet, but they cannot reach different cities and stuff like that. This is why we do what we do. It's people like you that send us music that we can put this platform and open the doors for you guys to be here with us.
Yeah, and thank you because of you guys. We're out there in San Antonio. We're out there in New Mexico. We're out there in Nevada and California because of you guys giving us the opportunity. So thank you, Kelly D, Siri Sahano for having us. Appreciate you guys. And like I always tell everybody, make sure you keep it puro, pinchi, conjunto.
Yes, again, you heard it from Mr. Johnny Martinez. There are all the social platforms of that. Am I correct, Mr. Johnny?
Yeah, we're on all social media platforms. Johnny J Martinez, Conjunto Diferencia, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and all platforms where you can find music. We're on there as well. Spotify, iTunes, Apple, and YouTube. So check us out. We got the new music video coming out. Almosito Sentido, guys. And then once again, thank you, Kelly D. Appreciate you for the time.
Yes, yes. Again, guys, this is Mr. Johnny Martinez. Saludos to your band members, Francisco, Mr. Johnny Martinez Sr., to Joey Sanchez. Saludos to, is it Tejano? Is he from Tejano Radio?
Yeah, that's Joey. He's the host and owner of Tejano Tucson Radio. So thank you, Joey, and again for shouting out all my
Yes,
bandmates there. Appreciate you guys.
yes, yes. Again, guys, this is Mr. Johnny Martinez from Conjunto Diferencia. Johnny, thank you so much for taking this time. Hey, you guys are always welcome back. Can't wait for the new song for the album. I cannot wait to see what else you guys get nominated for. I tell this to the artists. I know everybody looks forward to like nominations, awards, and all that, but the real goal and the real honor is when you see those smiles on the fans' face or the people dancing to the music. That's the real award, not just these plastic metal awards that are given to you guys.
Exactly. That's just something that collects dust, but the people, that's where it's at. So I appreciate you.
Yes, again, Mr. Johnny, I wish you all the best. Salutes to all our listeners. Awesome people that were on. To everybody out there, TDK, Mrs. Esmeralda, Ferreira, to Norma, to Rosie. Salutes to Rosie. Also, she's a promoter. Ms. Rosie. To everybody that was our boss, always trying to go out and above to get us some great interview. Again, Mr. Johnny, to Conjunto Diferencia, I wish you all the best. I cannot wait what you guys come up with, and we're always here for you. Doors are always open.
Thank you. Gracias.
Okay, guys. Thank you for everybody that's listening. We will be here on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. will be with Miss Veronica here in the studio. Actually, it's January 20th. January 20th at 6 p.m. We will have Miss, it's Monday, Miss Veronica. To check that out. To everybody that was on, saludos. Thank you to everybody out. You guys stay locked into Serious Tejano. Download our app. Look us up on all the social media platforms. We're on there. Who knows if we're even gonna still have TikTok, but to the people that made us to be able to do TikTok and stuff like that, thank you so much. To anybody that wants to help out our station, want to reach out to us, deep one interviews and stuff like that, reach out to our station at Serious Tejano or serioustejano@gmail.com or message us on our social platforms and we'll try to get back to you guys. Again, thank you to Mr. Johnny Martinez from Conjunto Diferencia. To all the people, cannot wait. I don't know what came in. Again, everybody that was on here on this Friday, y'all have a great weekend. Hope to be back here soon. It was great to be here. We'll see you on Monday with Ms. Veronica Tida from La Jolla Promotions. Thank you guys so much to La Jolla, to all the artists that are on there, Ms. Rosie and all her artists, Gavino. I don't want to just stop there. Again, thank you guys so much for making Serious Tejano your station here locally in Crystal City. Thank you guys. You have a good night. Peace. Oh, Ms. Norma.